Good morning students. Sai Ram. In our previous lecture, we have learned database management system and advantages of database management system. Continuing with the chapter, let us understand types of database and components of database system. A database can be categorized into two types: flat file database and relational database. Flat file database. It is relatively a simple database system which stores all the data in a single table. A flat file refers to data files that contains records which have small fixed number of fields without any structured relationship. Relational database. A relational database is a type of database that stores data in several tables. These tables are related to one another in such a way that whenever there is a need, the data can be joined and information can be accessed from them at once. The relationship between the different tables can be defined by their common fields. Components of relational database management system. Tables. Tables store the complete data in a structured manner. They store in the form of rows and columns called records and fields respectively. Now, elements of table. The first element is fields. All the columns in a table are called fields. A field contains only one type of information. For example, the field roll number of the table will store the roll numbers of all the students and will be common attribute of every student. The second element is records. The rows in a table are called records. A record contains the values for all the fields that belong to a single person. For example, when you enter data for all the fields for student, it creates a new row in a table which is called a record. Data. A set of characters that represents a valued value is known as data. Now children, look at this table, which consists of a collection of data represented in rows and columns. The next component is queries. Queries are used to ask questions from the database. A database stores vast amount of data, but queries help us to retrieve the filtered data based upon some conditions. Queries are also used to perform actions such as delete, update, etc. on the data based upon some criteria. Next is forms. Forms are user-friendly interfaces that facilitate the process of entering data in tables and queries. A form has an attractive interface that accepts data from the user and forwards it to the corresponding table or query. The last component is reports. Reports are used to display selected data in a printable format. Now children, let us understand what is relationship in DBMS. Relationships are links that associate a field in one table with a field in another table. In Access, you store data in multiple tables which are related to one another in such a way that if there is a need, the data can be joined from these tables and information can be retrieved. A relationship works by matching a field with the same name in both tables. In most cases, these matching fields are the primary key from one table that uniquely identifies each record in the second table. So what is primary key? Primary key is a sort of check on the table that every record in the table is unique and does not contain any duplicate data. A table can have only one primary key like Aadhaar card number, student ID, driving license number, customer ID in a bank database, etc. are unique and there cannot be any duplication. So they are identified as primary key. Now let us have a visual representation of the data. The activity here displays data in a table like a spreadsheet. This table displays employees management system. Let us understand the data given in the table and answer the questions given below. The first question is, identify the mistake in the above table. Now if you see, all the employees are identified by their unique ID. In this database, the unique ID is EMP underscore ID. So children, what is the error here? Right. Same employee ID is given to two different employees. The second question is, suggest the correct value for the detected mistake. The suggested value should either be 101 or 103, which is not in the database. Let us come to the last question. Which field can be made the primary key after correcting the mistake in the table? Obviously, children, EMP underscore ID is to be made as primary key. Let us move on to next activity. Again children, this activity is based on employee database. The first question here is, what is the total number of records in the table? Children, as there are only 4 rows, so total number of records are 4. Now coming to the second question, what is the total number of fields in the table? As there are 4 columns with different data in the table, so the number of fields are 4. The last question, can you select a primary key from this table? No, because children, we have already learned that primary key has to be unique, and since in this database name, salary, bonus, age are not unique fields. What is the reason? The reason here is two or more people or employee can have same name. They could be drawing same salary or could be getting same amount of bonus, or for that matter even same age. So children, name, salary, bonus, age cannot be unique. So what is the answer for this question? The answer is, so we cannot select primary key for this table. On the same lines, you have to understand the data given in the table under activity 3. This will be your assignment work. Before we conclude, children, let us quickly revise what we have learned. We have learned types of database, components of RDBMS, and what is relationship. With this, we come to end of the chapter 2. Thank you.